Joe Biden and the radical left opened our borders. They sent border wall materials to the scrapyard and let in more than 7 million illegal immigrants. Why? They think they're importing future Democrat voters, changing our elections forever. Mary Elizabeth Coleman is fighting back. She's a conservative mom on a mission, running for Secretary of State to save the integrity of our elections. Here's Mary Elizabeth Coleman.
There are 77,000 illegals in Missouri. This isn't just an invasion, it's an occupation. I'm Mary Elizabeth Coleman, and I'm running for Secretary of State to save the sanctity of your vote and mine. I'll fight election fraud and ballot harvesting, and I will never let illegal immigrants dilute your vote. And I will stand up to the woke radicals who want to censor our speech, persecute people of faith, and repeal our Second Amendment rights. I'm Mary Elizabeth Coleman, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Friends of Mary Elizabeth Coleman. Can Missouri Republicans trust Bill Eigel? President Trump doesn't. President Trump criticized Eigel for deceiving voters by using his image in campaign ads. Trump even threatened legal action against Eigel. Why does President Trump oppose Bill Eigel? It's because Eigel's campaign is bankrolled by the same rich liberals who are funding ads that attack Trump's record and character. Bill Eigel is a dishonest politician who is bought and paid for by never-Trumpers. There's a better choice. Conservative Republican Mike Kehoe is a businessman and job creator. Kehoe has a bold plan to provide relief to Missouri families who are getting crushed by Biden's inflation. As our governor, Mike Kehoe will eliminate the state income tax to put more money back in your pocket. Mike Kehoe is the conservative Republican we can trust.
Cops for Kehoe is responsible for the content of this advertising, paid for by Cops for Kehoe, and is not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at that noon hour weather forecast. We expect to continue to be sunny today with a high near 85. Winds will be out of the northwest at around 11 miles per hour. They may gust as high as 21 miles per hour. Skies should be mostly clear tonight with low around 65 with north winds 3 to 7 miles per hour. Tomorrow we expect sunny skies with a high temperature near 89 degrees. We will have a heat index value tomorrow as high as 92. North winds will be 3 to 6 miles per hour. Skies should be mostly clear tomorrow night with low around 66 degrees with calm winds. Then Sunday will be sunny with a high near 91 with light and variable winds. Sunday night should be clear with a low around 67. Monday will be sunny and hot with a high near 94. Then Monday night we expect clear skies with a low around 68 degrees. Tuesday will be sunny and hot with a high near 97 degrees. Then Tuesday night mostly clear with a low temperature around 67. We expect sunny skies on Wednesday with high temperature near 91. Then Wednesday night should be partly cloudy with low around 66. And Thursday mostly sunny with high temperature near 87 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update brought to you as a courtesy of your hometown radio station, KSMO. Stay tuned. We've got the Brownfield commentary and midday livestock report just ahead.
Brownfield is America's largest and one of the oldest ag radio networks with more farm broadcasters on the ground, covering more acres than anyone else. We're grateful you're listening here. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. I was honored recently to be interviewed as part of a series of podcasts featuring conversations with women leaders in agribusiness. The purpose of the series is to offer secrets of success to help young women pursuing careers and leadership roles in agribusiness. There are no secrets, and my advice is not specific to the female gender. I certainly don't have all of the answers, but I know what has worked for me. One of the questions I was asked was if there were any pivotal moments that led me to where I am today. I can answer that question with an unequivocal yes. The first example that comes to mind is when I was in my mid-20s, I was offered an opportunity to take a position in a city 2 states away from home. The only person I knew there was the person I was going to work for. I had very little experience driving in a big city and had never lived in one. We packed everything I owned into my car and my parents' livestock trailer, and my dad and I set out at dark 30 for our 12-hour drive to my new home. I'm always surprised and usually disappointed when bright and capable candidates for amazing job opportunities shackle themselves to a limited geography in their first job out of college. Taking a job in a state several hundred miles from where you grew up is not a lifetime commitment to that location. It's a chance to grow and learn. Go! Have the experience. It could very well be the best entry on your resume. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and that's my 2 cents.
As many as 1 in 7 Missouri children face food insecurity every day. Among rural children, the numbers are even higher. The Drive to Feed Kids Hogs for Hunger program gives Missouri pig farmers and 4-H and FFA swine exhibitors the opportunity to address hunger in their communities by committing pigs locally or at the Missouri State Fair. One pig can feed 525 Missourians in need. Learn how you can participate at mofarmerscare.com/drive. That's mofarmerscare.com/drive.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
A slow Friday for direct cattle business and cash hogs. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity has been sluggish to start again today. Bids have resurfaced in the south at $188 live. The rest of cattle country has been quiet. Asking prices are around $190 plus live in the south and $312 plus dressed in the north. Look for at least a little more business to develop before the end of the day. There was a light trade that took place on Thursday across most areas. Southern live deals are marked at mostly $188, $2 below the previous week's weighted averages. Northern dress business was up mostly $310, also $2 lower than the prior week's weighted average basis in Nebraska. Box beef is mixed at midday and late to moderate demand for moderate offerings. Choice up 76 cents at $313.55. Select was 77 cents lower at $296.69. At the Valentine Livestock Auction in Nebraska, there were several loads of Sandhill home-raised offerings off grass. The USDA says demand was good, with several buyers in the crowd. Medium and large one feeder steers, 872 to 879 pounds, brought $266.50 to $272.50. Feeder steers 1,000 to 1,019 pounds, brought $237.25 to $249.25. Medium and large one feeder heifer, 631 to 648 pounds, brought $290 to $294.50. Cash hogs were not reported at midday, with just a handful of negotiated purchases. There was some pretty impressive business that took place in the first half of the week as processors were more aggressive in their procurement efforts and bid up to move needed numbers. The pullback in today's business isn't a big surprise. Demand for U.S. pork on the global market remains strong. Hog weights have declined over the summer months but are still running well above year-ago levels. And with ample supplies of market-ready hogs, there's plenty of pork available. The 5-day rolling average for barrows and gilts at the National Daily Direct is $85.14. It's $85.80 for the Iowa, Minnesota, and $85.71 at the Western Corn Belt. In Illinois, slaughter-sale prices were steady with moderate demand for light offerings at $43 to $55. Barrows and gilts were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $49 to $59. And pork values were higher at midday, up $2.89 at $108.75. Bellies jumped more than $20 to start the day. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
More than 200,000 children in Missouri struggle with hunger. Missouri farmers, ranchers, and others in the agricultural community launched Drive to Feed Kids to ensure Missouri children have the food they need to thrive. Since 2017, the Missouri Farmers Care Drive to Feed Kids has provided more than 12,300 meals. Visit mofarmerscare.com/drive to learn more and to join the effort.
The Missouri Department of Agriculture wants you to know that black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations. Be sure you know the difference between the black vulture and the turkey vulture. Turkey vultures have white feathers across the entire length of their wingspan, while black vultures only have white feathers on the tips of their wings. Turkey vultures fly with their wings in more of a V formation, while black vultures hold their wings in a more straight horizontal formation. Mitigation resources for your farm can be found on MDA's website at agriculture.mo.gov. That's agriculture.mo.gov.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary Midday Livestock Report. It's now time to take a look at updated funeral announcements that's being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that would take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Pauline Ciola Swearingen, age 87, of Salem, passed away Saturday, July 27th. Funeral services for Pauline Swearingen will be today at 1 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Mount Olive Missionary Baptist Church. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Pauline Ciola Swearingen of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Megan Sue Sephoric, age 65, of Salem, passed away Sunday, July 28th. A memorial gathering will be held from 5 to 7 this evening at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Memorial contribution may be made to the St. Jude Children's Hospital. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Megan Sue Sephoric of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Clyde Leon Hayes of Rolla passed away Sunday, July 28th at the age of 77 years. Funeral services with a Masonic service will be held at 12 noon Saturday at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel, with visitation for family and friends of Clyde Hayes, also on Saturday from 10 in the morning until service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Crossville Cemetery in Bunker. Memorial contributions may be made to the Crossville Cemetery. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Clyde Leon Hayes of Rolla are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Lavinia Alva Metler, formerly of Salem, passed away Sunday, July 28th, at the age of 89 years. Funeral services for Lavina Metler will be Monday morning at 10 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel, with visitation for family and friends of Lavina Metler, also Monday from 9 in the morning until service time at 10. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery, and all arrangements for Lavinia Alva Metler, formerly of Salem, are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMOradio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free!
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU's Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. This weekend is the back-to-school sales tax holiday in the state of Missouri. It begins at 12:01 tomorrow morning, actually just after midnight at 12:01, and runs through Sunday night at 11:59, August 4th. Certain back-to-school purchases such as clothing, school supplies, computers, and other items as defined by the statute are exempt from sales tax for this time period only. The 2024 back-to-school sales tax holiday exempts all state and local sales or use taxes during the exemption period on qualifying items with some limitations. Those limitations are on clothing, which can be an article having a taxable value of $100 or less, school supplies, which cannot exceed $50 per purchase, computer software, where the taxable value is $350 or less, personal computers, which cannot exceed $1,500, computer peripheral devices, which cannot exceed $1,500, and graphing calculators, which cannot exceed $150. During prior years, only state and some local sales and use taxes were exempt. Senate Bill 153 changed this by exempting all local sales and use tax on qualifying items. The Denton County Commission met Thursday morning at the courthouse, where in the road report, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray said rock would be added and grading done on Denton County Road 4215, while only grading would be done on County Roads 5680 and 6590. He also stated brush would be cut on County Roads 4210 and 4120. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk said grading would be done on Denton County Roads 4340 and 4370, while rock would be added to County Roads 4430 and 4290. He also stated brush should be cut on County Roads 4430 and 5310. Polk went on to say a cylinder hose was being replaced on a dump truck. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson reported electrician Chad Heithold and the City Electrical Department were getting ready to repair some of the issues with wiring at the courthouse, and also providing a new service connection to the courthouse, which was part of the renovation. Larson said Heithold may stop by the courthouse to provide some options the Commission may consider. Larson stated tourism tax collections for the month of July were $11,008.78, as reported by the collector. This fund is made up of fees from camping, Airbnbs, and lodging. Denton County Clerk Angie Curley said no excuse absentee voting continues through Monday, August 5th at 5 o'clock at the courthouse, and voters should make sure personal information on file in the clerk's office is up to date, such as their address or any name change. Voters can also contact her office to see where they will be voting in the primary Tuesday, August 6th. Her office phone number is 573-729-4144. Election day will be Tuesday, when the polls will be open from 6 in the morning till 7 in the evening. Curley said her office in the courthouse will be open this Saturday from 8 in the morning until noon for absentee voting. Sample ballots are available at her office, or she can email one to you. This is a primary election, so all voters will have to declare a party for whom they will cast their vote, from Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, and nonpartisan, which only allows the voter to vote for the amendments. Don't forget to bring a photo ID with you when you vote. Also, don't forget there is no electioneering within 25 feet of any voting locations, and that includes political shirts, caps, signs, etc. Curley also said she applied for and received $11,750 from the Help America Vote Act grant for the 2024-2025 year as part of the state allocation. At the last meeting, resident Terry Baker agreed to pay the county $7,000 for 1/5 of a mile to be chip and sealed on Denton County Road 2220 for the first layer of chip and seal. A second installment of chip and seal shall be applied within 5 years, and the second payment will be due at the time the work is done. As part of the agreement, exhibit was attached and showed Mr. Baker pass away. Actually, should Mr. Baker pass away, the agreement would be settled through his estate. The next meeting of the Commission will be Monday morning at the courthouse at 9 o'clock, and that meeting will be open to the public. In preparation for the voting on Tuesday, or absentee voting tomorrow or on Monday, let's talk about the primary election that's going to be held in Denton County on Tuesday, August 6th. Voters will have to choose a party, as I've already stated, before voting, and they have 4 choices this year in Denton County. which again are Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, and nonpartisan, which allows voters to only vote for the 2 amendments on the ballot. Besides the statewide races, there are some contested races in this area. In the race for the United States Representative seat for District 8, Republicans Jason Smith, James Snyder, and Grant Heithold are running, while Democrat Party candidate for District 8 are Randy McClellan and Franklin Delano Roth II. Candidates running for the State Representative District 120 seat are Republicans John W. Hukin and Lancer Blair, and Democrat Jen Tracy. All other local races have only Republican Party candidates. Wes Mowbray and Keith Green are running for the 1st District County Commissioner seat, while the race for 2nd District Commissioner is between Denver